Hello and welcome back to Penguin Crafts. Today we're going to be making this gorgeous little thank you card here, and it does use some of the gorgeous items from the Share What You Love suite, or bundles if they're still available. So we've used the embossing folder, some of the paper and some of the gorgeous embellishments. If you'd like to see how to watch this, please keep watching. No, if you'd like to see how to make this, please keep watching. It's not going to be a good day, is it? Hopefully I can get through this without making any mistakes, but please keep watching to see how to make this card. So the first thing you need is your card base, and I've decided to use the Tranquil Tide, and it is an A4 bit of paper cut on the short side at 4 1/8 of an inch. So we've done that, and then we've folded it in half at 5 7/8. The next thing you're going to need is a piece of designer series paper that measures 1 3/4 by 5 5/8, so it's just shorter than the length of the card, okay? And you're also going to need a piece of contrasting cardstock, so I've gone for the Rich Razzleberry. Sorry about this. And this measures 3 7/8 by 4 inches. And that is what we're going to actually emboss. Make sure I get it the right way. It is that way. So it just has a slight gap. In fact, do I want to make that more? I do want to make that more. So I'm going to do one more bit of trimming. Instead of it being 4 inches, we're going to make it just a bit smaller, so we're going to make it 3 7/8. So I think that's making it square. So it's 3 7/8 by, 3 7/8, okay? So that's the first bit done, ready. So what you need is one of your punches, and this is the Banners punch. And what you're going to do is make sure you've got the designer series paper the way up you want it. And we're going to slide it in. It is smaller than any of the holes, so what we need to do is push it in, turn it over, and you can see. So all you need to do is make sure it's lined up and it looks like it's in the centre. Okay, and that is the first bit done. So we're going to stick that down now. So grab your fast fuse and just go all the way around the edges. Okay. Very simple so far. And then all we're going to do is work out where we want it and line it up. So this is just get the borders to be the same size around the edge, and then when we put this on it'll fit beautifully. So the next thing we're going to do is actually some dry embossing using our new embossing folder, and again this is from the Share What You Love suite. It's the Lovely Flora Dynamic Textured Impressions in Embossing folder. So this is where I find out my Big Shot hasn't got the right plate on. I know it hasn't. Let me just find it. So oh, sorry, I've got a bit of a tickly throat. So we're going to grab your Big Shot if I can get it in screen. It's a bit tight, but we're in. I'm going to make sure we have it on the right setting. Okay. And then we want to grab your embossing folder, and we want the Sizzix bit at the front. And then all we're going to do is line it up. Okay. Have a plate underneath and go through. Okay, just once we need to go through, that's all. Okay, come up the way. I've just realised I think I put that through in the wrong order, so please don't copy the way I just embossed that. And then there we have, hopefully you can see that. Oh, my light's not very good. This beautifully embossed flower there ready. My light isn't very good, I'm sorry about this. So we've got our cardstock, and the next thing we're going to do is stick this flower down. So I just need to see which way I want it. I think we'll go the same way as I did before, which is that way. So grab your fast fuse. and just work out where you want it to be. Okay. So as you can see, we're nearly there. There's just a few bits of embellishments that we need to do now. So it's time to open up this gorgeous embellishments kit. I absolutely love this box. It's stunning. Everything inside is also stunning, but this box just sits on my shelf and it looks beautiful. It's also got the Stampin' Up sentiment of the heart on, which is a stamp set you can get. So it says, to love what we do and share what we love, as we help others and enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments in the way we make a difference. It's absolutely great. So if you open this little box, you get a few little things. So you get some of these, you get 4 of these larger sort of elements that you can stamp on, and 8 of the smaller ones. We're going to be using these smaller ones, and they are laser cut, so they just pop out. Okay, and then what else comes in here I'll also show you. Two of the bits you get is some different twine in Whisper White, and then I think it's Whisper White and Tranquil Tide, and you get some of the gorgeous new embellishments, the little flowers that are sticky, and then you get 2 different kinds of paper clips. Today we're just going to be using, I can't even think what you call it, the little sort of bit to do it. And all I'm going to do is just trim off the little spiky bits that stick out. You don't have to, I just like to just trim them off. Okay. So we need to do a bit of stamping, and we're using the stamp from this suite, and I lost it. I had it ready and now it's gone. Bear with me 1 second, it's definitely in my room. I'm just not sure where. Ah, here it is. Love what you do stamp set. I thought I'd lost it. And we're going to again use the thank you as I did last time. Okay. So I've got a block, and I'm just going to line it up as we always do on the grid paper. And line it up. Basic black at the ready. Ink it all up. Just make sure it is inked. I think it is. Okay. And then I'm just going to, I apologise if my head gets in the view, but I need to line this up correctly. And then just line up the thank you and press. Okay, that was lucky. I thought I'd done it wrong then. So there we have the first bit. Okay, we're then gonna use some of the ribbon. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep putting things down ready to use, and then I'll lose them. Here we go. So this is some of our new ribbon. Hopefully you can see it's on sort of a netting, and then it's white polka dots. So this is stunning. You can't get this yet, but you will soon, and you're going to love it. So I'm just going to cut it the same length as I did before, and then I will measure that for you. So you're going to need a piece of ribbon that is 3 6/8. 3 6/8. And then what you do is you fold it in half at an end, and then all you do is cut at an angle. Okay? And that creates the, oh, I've done it the wrong way, and that creates the gorgeous point. That's okay, we'll go the opposite way today. And that creates the gorgeous point. We will go the opposite way, that's fine. Okay, so hopefully you can see that if I put it on there better. Okay, you can see the shape we've got. So to stick this down, I did use a little bit of tape. I think today I'm going to use a bit of fast fuse, and that should work fine. So all I'm going to do is work out where I want it and just put a small section of fast fuse, line it up where we want it, and push it down. Then grab your dimensionals, and again you don't need many on here, but you know I'm going to put 4 on, so I'm just doing it. In fact, I'm going to put 5 because that'll help keep the ribbon down. So take off your backs. I do love dimensionals. My partner gets annoyed as the backs are absolutely everywhere. I'm sure you all have the same issue. If not, tell me how you don't. as they're everywhere. So all we're going to do is line this up and push it down. And then the last thing is, of course, a bit of glitz. So I think what we're going to go with, I think we're going to go with the purple. No, we're not. We're going to go with the Tranquil Tide one. Okay. And we're just going to put that at the bottom. And there we go. How to make a beautifully simple embossed card using the Share What You Love suite. As always, details will be on my blog, so if you click the button down below, it'll send you through to there and you'll be able to find all the details and measurements that you need. Please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Thanks guys, bye!